Hello, everybody, honey. Listen, this is your girl, Goddess Truth, honey. Welcome. Thank you for rocking with your girl. I am back out of the laboratory, honey. Came up with a couple of ideas, so I wanted to come up with a way to convey things to you guys in a manner that is that is open for you to receive it. Okay, it's 8 different types of learning abilities, okay? So what I'm trying to do is come any kind of way my brothers and sisters can get a clue. I'm just being straight up, I'm God's truth. So what you're gonna get from me is the truth. For me to call myself God's truth, that means I have to say and be exactly what I say I am, and that's the truth. So with that being said, I came with you guys with roll call. That's the name of this video. Roll call. The truth will set you free. What I've been trying to do in these last 80 videos is build a rapport. Build a good relationship. To show that, hey, I'm here for you. I want you to know I love God. I love people. I just love everything that God loves. I really do. um I'm not trying to be any better than anybody else. I just really do admire him. I really do. The level of admiration that I have for him, bro, is to the power of infinity. So with that being said, hi, listen, okay. History about my personal journey is where I had come in because I was the disgruntled melancholic woman. Why was I disgruntled and melancholic? Because I was sick. I still am sick. Society showed me that they did not have my back. Family showed me that they did not have my back. Friends showed me that they did not have my back. So what I did was I gave up. I decided to not go on any longer, and then from that, I woe is me. Oh my goodness, I'm sick. Oh my goodness, nobody want to fool with me. Oh my goodness, damn, what is going on? But I always stayed prayerful, and I always made sure I prayed, selfish prayers, every time, every step of the way. But I never took the time to see and ask for the God in me to help me. I wanted him to help everybody else and look out for everybody else, but I didn't look for him to look out for me. So after I went into deep depression, giving up, I didn't want to not die, but I didn't want to do nothing no more because I was in so much pain. Every day of my life, I'm in pain. I have an invisible disease, fibromyalgia. When I got this disease, my whole world was turned inside out. I went 30 plus years being one way. Somebody said boom, and now I have this. I'm plagued with pain every day. You feel like you having a heart attack. The symptoms of a heart attack, I have them every day. The symptoms of a stroke, I have them every day. Um, the symptoms of diabetes, I have them every day. The problem with me is, which is not a problem, it's a blessing, it's a wonderful thing. That brings me to the roll call, and I'll get to that in a few. But God, when nobody else was there, when nobody else would fool with your girl, when nobody else was there, man, ladies, gentlemen, please allow me to introduce you to a monstrosity of a father, of a God. Honey, listen. Honey, he ain't nothing to play with, baby. Let me tell you, I was introduced to my boy, my confidant, my friend, and to somebody say, oh my goodness, she's sick every day. Dang, she plagued with a heart attack. I'm not even pregnant, and I had morning sicknesses, and that's all through the day. At a certain part of the day, I get loopsy. If you guys go on my videos, that's why I know people don't listen, and I'm trying to tell you the truth because they don't listen. That's why I say, honey, listen. But you're not going to do that because you're too busy trying to run your mouth. You have two you have two ears to listen, one mouth. So when God gives you something, you need to listen to it. But people are afraid to listen, especially black people. Black people are afraid to look out for each other. Black people are afraid to let each other shine. And I'm just being honest. I'm just telling you the truth. They see each other's shit and they won't even compliment, or they won't even like. I mean, hey, if the shoe fit, bro, wear it. And with that being said, that brings me to this. I don't like that. You feel me? I don't live like that. Those are not the way. Though this is not. That's not what I partake in. Being evil and mean and envious and jealous. That's not cool. you know. And when I was out here, when I'm sitting up here going to 50 million doctors and everybody telling you what you don't want to hear, and every test that you take, it says it's negative of anything, but everything in your body, it hurts. Well, guess what? I had to find out that I had a spiritual awakening. I had to find out that I had a kundalini um, um, awakening or whatnot, where my chakras did not go out properly through my crown. So I'm working with that. But guess what? The doctors didn't tell me that. God had to put that on my lap. I don't have any friends, you guys. I just got my first friend a couple of months ago. God is my witness, okay? I don't talk to anybody. The only person I talk to is the Lord, honey, and these angels, sweetheart. I promise you, that's it. And I just got me two, good girls that I kick it with too, with now. And reason being for that, because your girl has been through so much with different people, and when you go through all that different BS with different people, you get tired. I'm old enough to know that I don't want to continue to be around somebody that's jealous or envious or hateful or mean. So that brings me to roll call. Any person that call themselves a saint would not be trying to have life here. Anybody that has themselves, I ain't got to go into sit in the bosom of Abraham because you don't believe God can snap his finger. Okay? Now, if you don't walk my walk, you will know. If you sat up here and felt what I felt, you got people that shake my hand, and my hand feel like it's about to crumble. So it's no place for me here. And I asked you guys in the video, can I be me? No, no, I can't. No, you can't even be you. For me to have to go through all this and say all this stuff to people, you ain't listening. Ain't nobody ever listening. That's the problem. Everybody got so much to say. Everybody. So what is roll call? Roll call is a process of a list of names or to establish who is present. It's checking attendance or a list of group of people of things or that are notable in some specific way. That's roll call. So y'all have that brings us to this. You guys, y'all know how to rep y'all cities. Y'all know how to rep y'all states. And that's funny to me because that same nigga that sit there talking about they repping their city or state. How that's looking for you while you sitting in jail or dead? Was your city or state looking out for you? You guys rep y'all. Let's say roll tide. Well, baby, roll call. Everybody ain't interested in sitting. You got people who don't want to be here and feel that they should not be here. And you have people who know, or maybe you don't know. Maybe you don't know that this is not a place. This is a journey, a place of journey. This is a place to decipher right from wrong. So roll call, man. Roll call. Shit. You gonna continue to continue to fuck around with the devil, or you gonna partake into the kingdom of heavens. You can't even do what you need to do with simple things, but you think you can go into the heavens? You can't do that. You can't even clean your house. You can't even pick up something behind somebody else. What goes on in the kingdom, everything is beautiful. And if you ain't got a beautiful heart, your heart black as coal. I know that because you can't give respect, but you're running your mouth. How many people do we have to listen to continue to walk over and over in history, over and over in history? The biggest kept secret of life is God and what his will is. Okay? You guys can front, you can play, you can dance, you can flip wheels. I don't give a fuck what you feel you need to do. But understand this. Why do I have to go and sit in the bosom of Abraham? Why do I is it that I understand the covenant that has taken place, but everybody want to play smart? Well, stop playing so smart and do what it is that you're saying. Because if you were doing what it is that you're saying, I believe we would have a lot more people. I want you to just gather, just take the time to go and find everybody that says something positive. Take the time to do that one day. Go and take the time to read or not even read, but go and check the time to find out how many self-help books people read over and over and over and over again. And how was that working out for you? Hmm. Oh, that's funny to me. And you would walk around and hustle backwards if you don't know God. You know, God's strongest soldiers go through stuff. They struggle. They don't get things as easy because their hearts are different. Their minds are different. We have earth angels here, and I'm sorry, that's what I am. And guess what? You guys can keep playing and acting like that. This is not for real, but I'm only here to do something that I was not able to do, and that was speak up and talk and say what I knew and say what I felt and hear and admit to being who I am, and that is a person that don't agree with the things that people do. The simple thing is the wall that they need to that they want to build up. You know, I mean, for you guys to continue to separate is to say you don't know God. To say you know God is to let Him have His will, to allow His desires and wishes to be as they should be. And then allow Him to bless you beyond measures. But you can't do that because you don't believe He can do that. You say you wish. Well, if you wish, what is the saying? If you believe, if you can dream it, you can. If you dream it, you can be it or believe it or you can have it. Something, I don't know. But anyway, listen. You don't wish and dream for no reason. You know? That's because this really can happen. And for us to continue to use fluff and racism and politics and religion, all that stuff is, God said He was the beginning and He is the end, the Alpha and the Omega. That means anything in between that. That means you, me, the billionaire club, the millionaire club, the thousandaire club, the hundredaire club, the below hundredaire club. Okay, that means. Oh Jesus, what that mean? I just lost my train of thought. Oh Lord, that mean God. That's what that mean. That mean He got it. Thank you, Jesus. I love you. That mean He has it. That mean he gonna take care of it. That mean your fluff, my fluff, the next person's fluff. You can hide. You can run. You know, you can do what all you want to do. But to sit up here, wisdom is being able to sit back and listen. Are you quiet enough to listen? Are you quiet? And I said had a situation about that. A video on that. Are you quiet enough to listen, or does it have to come? Black people, for some reason, they real ignorant when it comes to listening. They got to be the boss. They got to be they egotistic. You got the nerve to fuck around over each other and you being fucked over. That's stupid. So that's why I have to do a SOS and call out the big guns. Because when I come into a city, a society, and I'm sick and I can't get help and I can't even get a simple like, I can't get a simple true person to like or say something positive or whatnot, bruh, listen. It's time for some serious big actions to come in. Cause you and me, we're little people, and you want to blow me up to make me think you big, nigga. Please, I don't see nothing on this earth bigger than me. Okay, understand that. I love myself first, and you should do the same. Cause guess what? When you do that, you'll see God. When you take the time to know who you are and do some self-evaluating and understanding that, hey, you should, if to worry is to not know that God is who he is. If you were, I have a free word, free mind, my man, woman, whomever. I'm free minded. I don't worry about how I'm going to eat, what I'm going to drink, how I'm going to sleep, where I'm going to sleep, what I'm going to wear, what I'm going to do, how I'm going to get gas, how the car note going to get paid, how the rent going to, I don't worry about those things, darlings. How you doing over there? How you feeling? I have a worry-free mind because I give it all to God. Because God be to glory. And it's power in that name, Jesus. You better get into it and stop playing. We all are gifted. We all are brilliant. We all are amazing. And together we are more so just that. But if you keep on going the opposite ways and not coming together and keep fronting and not understanding what's going around you, then you won't be able to see. If you keep running your mouth and keep doing the opposite, for every person who feels that God is amazing, y'all, you remember the a good example. It was two reality shows that were church. They were church shows. Um, African American and I believe a couple of different. Anyway, they were pastors. It was pretty cool. It was tight, but they had a big ego. And God is my witness. When I seen the last time I seen it, I said they weren't gonna have that back on because it wasn't worth having on. It's a poor piss display of God, which everybody does that. So when you gonna stand up and stop doing that? When you gonna stop being babysat? You being babysat by angels. That's why you a child of God. When you gonna stand up and say I know right from wrong, or keep saying I'm only human? That's weak shit. You ain't talking to no fool, bro. Been there, done that. Been in the laboratory with the Lord, bro. That's who I talk to. You can't dumb me down. You ain't finna make me feel crazy. You ain't finna make me feel stupid. Now, I do feel a lot of other people are stupid. I do feel those people who tell people to go and get medicines because they don't understand what's going on around them are stupid. I do think that people who do not educate themselves and want to ask questions and want to know deeper or just a surface ass motherfucker, I do believe that that is a stupid motherfucker. I do believe that a motherfucker do not believe in the Lord and trust in trust in him and feel that he's supposed to go out of his way to do whatever for you, and you ain't even a trustworthy motherfucker. I do believe you are a dumb motherfucker. I do believe a motherfucker who call themselves can go and rob, steal, and kill and fucking do stuff and do whatever harm to somebody that how dare you. Now I do believe you a dumb motherfucker. Yeah, I do. I sure do. Ignorant as fuck. Slow, stupid, dumb, ignorant. You got people who cannot write, who cannot read, who cannot talk, walk, and you gonna play that part and act like you don't know right from wrong. Well, honey, y'all done sat here long enough and y'all want to keep on repeating history. I ain't for that. Right playing, wrong motherfucking man, okay? Right playing, wrong man. So with that being said, you know, my pain pulled me into the Lord. And if you got to sit up here and have headaches and feeling weak and chronic fatigue, you know what chronic fatigue feel like? Do you know what it feel like for a motherfucker to look at you like you ain't shit? To look at you like you a fucking flunky? To go in there and sit in a doctor's face and them look at you like you ain't nothing, or like you playing games, or like you ain't got nothing in the world to do than to come and sit in their face. Nigga, I mean, like, bruh, please, really? Bro, who the hell? I think you need to humble yourself. Cause who the hell do y'all people think y'all are? Y'all want somebody to goddamn give y'all something they ain't giving. This dude said, make sure you tell somebody to share. Bitch, did you share my shit? Do a shout out. Ho ass. Sit down. Sit down. You're doing too much. You can't even politely say hello, how you doing, and you want me to think I'm supposed to sit around and be amongst this shit? You don't even know how to, you can't even properly conduct business when we the only ones who looking out for each other. But you want me to sit up here and see something different from you? I'm going to give you truth. I'm going to give you what I see. And that is that people don't love each other, that people ain't caring for each other, people can care less about each other. It takes a special person to look outside of themselves. It takes a special person to see God. And if you don't see him, that's because you is not special. You may have some of that devil spawn in your ass. And if you continue to be negative and continue to be hateful and ugly, then guess what? That's your that he is the father. Shit. He is the father. He is your father. Silly. You're going to keep on being negative and being rude and ridiculous to people and sit up here and he give you 10 commandments, nutballs. 10. He ain't say go on, oh, the Bible. 10 commandments. If you do the 10 commandments, you ain't got to worry about what's in the Bible, assholes. But we would have to be running around chasing stuff. That's what the devil do. He had you chasing stuff. He had you chasing stuff and saying the same stuff and not doing nothing. Not loving nobody. And you can't even say a nice word. But anyway, getting back to that, that's right, Lord, thank you. Bring again, child, they took them shows off. Them folks ain't representing God so messed up, bro. I mean, which, God is kind. He loving. You know what I'm saying? I lived 30 plus years not cussing unless I was angry. I'm a very mannerable person. I love manners. Anybody that know me, I don't have nothing but my homegirls right now, but any person that I deal with in the past, they'll tell you that I'm very mannerable. You don't know God. I'm not going to dumb him down. I'm just like that. Them people who sit up there, I guess one of them Muslims, put a bomb on me, but I'm gonna put a bomb on for the Lord now. Why they doing what they doing? That shit ignorant. That's dumb as hell. For you to be brainwashed by different religions because you don't understand something, get some understanding. It's a whole broad, big old world out here, and you caught up in one thing, one instance. Man, you a troubled person. You a troubled man or a troubled woman because you don't want to reach out. You don't want to broaden your horizons. If you don't want to go out and see, it's a whole big world. It's a whole lot of things going on. Even Jesus was a traveling man, nutballs. But everybody want to keep on, quoting all this stuff and doing silly stuff still. I sit up here and hear all these positive people say all these positive things and they will not hit you up. Then you got these people who are positive, but because they embarrassed of what they doing, they can't hit you up because it's wrong. Well, don't you want to be right? Don't you want to get to a place where you doing the right things? If you can't get shit here, right, how in the hell are you supposed to go to heaven? He give you something to deal with here and you can't even work this out. He gave you a home, a family, friends, and guess what we do with them? We shit on each other. That's what we do. But we gonna go into the heaven shitting on them. They already know what they doing. They stuck in confront. They ain't confused in who they are. They want to serve this one heavenly Father, the Father of all fathers that has a dog in this race, that built and created a whole situation and said, hey, I'm going to give y'all this. They understand that they ain't trying to take his place. They ain't asking, hey, why the sky blue? Let's find out why the sky blue. You ask me why the sky blue because God said so. So when I talk to a scientist and he'll try to tell me something different, you'll be ready to kill me. Well, bro, you put your fucking hands on me, I promise you in Jesus' name, God, I got something for you. I promise you. And everything we're going to talk, we're going to find out who the Lord is fooling with me, and we're going to talk about it. We ain't finna dumb him down, baby. That's all I'm finna bring to you. Because you and anybody damn got good sense can tell or feel that it's something brewing. Well, guess what? It's something brewing, dummies. It is. I ain't got to be nice to you no more. I used to be nice, y'all. Y'all don't even know that, but you'll hear about me. I used to be real nice and real polite. What did that get you? How does that get you? How is that working out for everybody? People who know stuff get killed, they get murdered. Well, guess what? I'm in pain. I'm dying slowly. I'm inflamed. My body, my muscles are inflamed. My muscles, y'all, they just stiff. Yeah. So they don't want to give me a job. They don't want to give me no proper doctorship, or whatever the fuck you want to call it. They don't want to take care of me. So I know someone who does want to take care of me. So guess what? The more he tells me, I'm gonna tell you. How about that? Now with that being said, honeys, listen. Roll call. What you rapping? We've gotten to this point that everybody knows how to rep. You know what I'm saying? You know how to rep your city, you guys. My team, my team. Yeah, Steelers, those Saints, You know how to do that, right? So, with that being said, think about it. Who you repping today? Right or wrong? Or is you straddling the fence when still talking about, God, I don't know what to do? That weak shit. Or is you standing in your shit, knowing exactly who you are and saying, you know what, Lord, I believe in you. I trust in you. Allow me to see what it is that I need to see so I can see you, Lord. They tell me these things about you. She didn't send me to a Bible. She didn't tell me to do anything but get on my knees and come to you. Get on the main line. That's what Jesus is for. He had to come out of the heavens and say, good God, Lord, what's going on with these fools? Abraham can't get Noah can't. What's going on? Send me down there. I go. I see what's going on. What's going on with them? Lord Jesus, these niggas is fools. They just straight up fools. They don't know how to do nothing but fuck, suck, and damn and drug deal and work. Shit, you go to the goddamn doctor. The doctor probably higher than you. But these are the bird bird food that you prefer, right? Well, I know that I'm royalty. Okay? I know that. I know that I have royalty blood running through my veins. That's why I'm God is true, darling. Oh, Lord, silly you guys. Anyway, get into it. While y'all jumping into stuff and getting into stuff, ask a question as to what's going on around you. I'm telling you this because through my journey, I had no clue what was going on until I realized that things were set in my lap. Because guess what that saying is? Anything worth having is worth fighting. You've been lied to. Because anything worth having is going to be easy and it's going to be kind, respectful, loving. And if it ain't worth having, that shit ain't going to be no good. So you let that shit go. It's no indecisiveness, you guys. It's either yes or no, right or left, up or down. Come on, people. Why we continue to play like children? Oh, that's right. We are God's children. Well, when you going to get your grown-up pass? When you going to get that? Because, honey, y'all going to be mad at me because, honey, I'm going to tell you, I ask God to lead me in everything that I say, anything I do, everything that I am, actually asking to be the head of my household, the rule of my life. I don't move unless he's okay with it. So with that being said, honey, listen, y'all better stop goddamn chasing waterfalls. And get back into and figuring out some things, jump into the laboratory and figure out some stuff. So with that being said, honey, listen, I want y'all to know I got some other ways that I'm trying to bring you guys, bring the Lord in to you guys. You got people searching and looking for stuff, man, and they killing themselves. They killing themselves because society is making them, y'all sitting up here steady saying, oh, don't do that, but you steady, it's a paradox. Y'all fools. Y'all sound stupid. I'm amongst fools. This is, what is it, Jesus? Solomon and Gomorrah all over again. It's even worse. Man, y'all sound crazy. And then want to make other people crazy and get them a pill or something. Bro, I will call, honey, Jesus, I'll call God down here on y'all. Is you ready? Because I'm ready. Are you ready? I'm ready. Are you ready? Take the wheel, Lord. Take the wheel and do what, darlings? Fix it, Jesus. Fix what, silly? What? Fix what? Fix what? These broken buildings, these homeless people, your broken cities, the separation. Are you saying what you need fixed? Are you saying how distraught is it how distraught it is in this world? People freezing, being cold, people playing with the climate. Everything God said was good has been tampered with. But you're gonna continue to stand in His name and front like you know Him, and front like you got so much love for Him, and you can't even stand up for Him. You weak. And hey, if you got a problem with it, I ask you to go to the Lord about it. I'm only gonna add, Lord. I don't want to say nothing, but before y'all let me let you know, honey. I get with Him before I get on the mic. Before I jump on the ones and twos, baby, I ask God to be a part of everything that I am, and I recommend that you do the same because it's imperative and detrimental to your life. Your salvation is at stake. It is in trouble. It has a target on it. We can run around, bestsellers, all that matrix shit. That is cool, but that shit will be taken away. Are you okay with that? Are you ready for that? Hmm. Interesting. Okay. Well, anyway, that's what roll call is. That's my purpose. I'm calling. That's what me and God. Me and the Lord. He put me in the laboratory. I've been in the laboratory since 2014. Lord, coming up on one of my birthdays. I became like crazy intuitive, innately like so close to Him. Is like crazy, but it took for me to become sick. So I just recommend you guys, I don't care what's going on around you. Love everybody. Do the 10 Commandments, okay? Do the 10 Commandments. You cannot go wrong. Do those 10 Commandments. I promise you. You cannot go wrong. Those are the commandments, okay? Look that word up if you're confused, okay? That means a direct commandment. That tells a person to make a direct commitment to something that person wants or said or whatever it is. But anyway, look it up. And that's what He wants. And if you do these things, you'll see a difference in your life. You'll be able to see Him, and you'll put yourself at ease to what's around you, and you'll be able to throttle through whatever it is that's going on around you. You won't be moping. You won't be sad. I'm hurting right now, but I'm turned. I'm happy. I'm always happy because I'm rich in spirit, though. You feel me? But anyway, I mean, I don't mean to brag, but I am, y'all. You have no idea. Let me just give you a little bit, a little bit about me. It's real quick. Um, I'm disabled. I'm disabled. I don't like being disabled. I had to learn to be okay with being disabled. I went 30 plus years being one way. Um, I cannot stand for very long. I look normal. And one day I'll show myself. And I have no problem with that. But I'm leading up to something. Just keep journeying with me. I'm promising you I'm going somewhere. Because that Big Bang Theory, look up what the Big Bang Theory is. You got people that really believe that a Big Bang happened, and that's why we're here. And that Big Bang Theory is God. And you can call Him universe, you can call Him Mother Nature, you can call Him Buddha. Buddha even asked people not to worship Him. But guess what people do? Worship Him. Muhammad wanted people to worship him, and good God, he got folks praying like dang on fools. When you can walk and see, you can stand in one spot and pray. He got folks running to buildings and stuff, bro. That shit is crazy. How do you think it feel to be living amongst fools? How do you think it feel to be an earth angel? One day I'm gonna ask y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all that. But anyway, so my head hurts all the time, my neck hurts all the time, my back. Look up the symptoms for a heart attack. It's so scary. So I had to lean on God. I had to jump into something. I had to be okay with dying. I had to be okay that death was over me. That death was all over me. And that was something that I was not okay with. And I recommend that you get to a place, because that's our issue, is that we're afraid of death. And people will say, I'm not afraid of death. It ain't how I die. Yeah, my nigga, Why you think folks running around? Man, you got one of these celebrities running around with piss in the girl purse. That's stupid. She has no faith in God. To keep going on and on to do silly stuff, that means you don't believe God is who He is. Because you don't believe He can do that. Snap His fingers. I do. So what, you gonna beat me up and talk shit about me? Well, guess what? I already know you're double-minded and your father is the devil. With that being said, we love you guys too. You don't have to do this. We'll give you a hug. We give hugs. We'll do this. We love you. You don't have to do this. We love you. Okay? You do not have to be riddled with ignorance. You do not have to be riddled with the devil juice. You know, it's poison. It's a disease. It's negative stress and all this. It's a disease. It's a disease of the devil. And if you don't free yourself of that, that's because you don't believe in God. If you can't free yourself of that, that's because you do not believe. Do you know how many times I had to keep on living around people who think they love God, and you steady running behind chasing a damn waterfall, running to the church every Sunday, giving the money to the preacher, and the preacher done hauled ass. Now how you living? You still good? Yep, still going to the next preacher, giving him money, and then he done slept with somebody. Now, this is not all preachers, but I'm just saying, everybody is okay. You know, it's okay for people to come in the name of God and be deceitful. This is what the devil has asked for. He wants God's place. He cannot have God's place, but what he can do is this. He can do God a big favor. He can distinguish. We can wing out these bullshitters from the rest. So who's the best? Those are the strong soldiers, the ones who steady fast. You know, you remember Job, the story of Job? Yeah. Rocking with him, being decisive instead of indecisive, being respectful, being of admiration, understanding that he is the one, he's the reason why you breathe. He turns around every day and look in your face and blow breath in your face. You know, that's amazing. You need to understand you move and walk because of him. And to not allow him to do his thing is that we are playing him. Now, that ain't cool. So, with that being said, honey, y'all better figure it out, baby. Listen. He come today, darlings, honeys. Are you ready? Or are you still chasing the book that your best friend or your best celebrity or your best so-and-so? Child, listen. God is wisdom, and honey, he's knowledge. He is everything that is wonderful. Everything that is splendid, everything that is just glorious. And I assure you, if you want to know, he will put it in your face. That is my promise to you. I'll put that on everything that I love. And guess what? Guess what, honeys? Best kept secret ever. I wanted to let you guys know that I love you. I'm deeply in love with everyone, and I thank you guys for being my brothers and sisters, and I am your keeper, and I want to make sure that I continue to feed you and sow seeds, give you something to get to where you need to get to a place of beyond this place, because this is a place of journey. This is a chess game, and you're a pawn in this chess game. But in this chess game, my dears, my darlings, my honeys, in this chess game, you are the one who makes the move, not the opponents. But you do choose which opponent you're going to. Now, I don't know if your pastor is conveying that to you properly. I don't know if the sister or the deacon, or I don't know who you lean on. But I don't know if these people are saying what to you, but continue to roll with your girl, and I promise you, honey, I will help you see beyond this place. Because, sweetheart, this is not the place to be. And somebody told me, well, what did we do? What, we just gonna all drop dead? And I wanted to say, no, dummy. We will all go to him as one and call on him as one with pure heart, righteous minds, loving souls. And I believe from there we shall be seen. You, my friend, who has a platform to do what you need to do, if you feeling like it's not going nowhere, things are strange, allow God to let his time go the way it needs to. That's our problem. We can't let him be him. But you want somebody to let you be you. No, you can't get what you want because this man ain't got what he want. Silly. But anyway. Or allow somebody to get with you. That's not for everyone. Always remember, I've said this numerous times. What I say is not for everybody. When I call you silly, it's because you're the ones who call yourself a scholar. You're the one who call yourself educated. You're the one who say you are a deacon or you're a pastor or you're this type of righteous person. I'm talking to you. And I want everybody to know, these people know that this is the devil's den. And these people should know at this point that if I feel the way they feel, if that person feel the way we feel, and if that person feel the way we feel, then that's our alliance. But they cannot see that because they cannot see, because they still trying to be here. So you don't want to follow everybody. You want to get to a place where you are understanding what's around you, because you are journeying. People are being what is the word? Oh shoot. We come back, you guys. Shit. We come back. Hell. Why? We repeating history. You have people who are wise enough to go into the bosom of Abraham, and you got people that's wanting to be here. And they are literally coming back. But honey, you see them birds that be flying down in front of the car? Shit, you seen the pigeon that committed suicide? Look that shit up. A pigeon was on the tip of the dang on the top of the building on the very edge and did not put his wings up. He just fell over. Well, anyway, honey, I'm just saying, honey, if you don't catch on to nothing else, baby, even a damn pigeon distraught, okay? It's some problems going on, okay? And with that being said, who can fix them? I think you guys could clearly believe that life will continue on here. And yes, it will. Or perhaps, but only for the devil and his spawns. You're not getting here. This is not for you. You're a little special than this. You're not of evil. You're not of wrong. You don't look at a person. You don't throw a rock and hide your hand. You throw the rock and say, "Oh damn, my bad. I didn't mean to hit you. I meant to hit that." Or you don't throw it at all. But as the devil do, he throw the rock, hit you, and then hide his hand. So just that's the way you want to keep on living your life, then you could keep on living that. So like I said, this ain't for everybody. This is for people who are looking for something beyond this, who understand that it is something beyond this, that we're not doing what God wants. That's what I'm talking about. Building an alliance, building people coming together. Stop talking all that damn bull and because I think you're silly. Stop. I don't know who I can go to, because when you go to a person, they don't have nothing to say. They don't even feed you. We don't even know how to feed each other. Well, I know how to feed shit, because I get plenty of messages telling me how sweet I am. What your life looking like? Hell, I get people telling me I'm an angel. I already know who I am. I don't need nobody to tell me. I'm very clear, confident in who I am. Yes, get into that. So, with that being said, you should be able to. Because if you could be able to have a proper conversation and get to know people, but you cannot do that. All you prefer to do is BS and be children and play cat fights and go into the jobs and play like you in school and continue to play kitty games. Well, I guess if you guys continue to do that, I guess I need to send out an SOS. Thank you, Jesus, for the SOS. Thank you for allowing me to be wise enough to call it SOS. Thank you for allowing me to be wise enough to know and see that things are not as what they should be and what you say they are to be. Thank you, Jesus. Glory be your precious name. Father God, you're so good to me. Glory be. Glory, glory, glory be. So with that being said, honey, listen, y'all get to that, okay? Get to that. Okay, you can do whatever you want to, but in the process of doing it, it ain't how you do it. It ain't what you say. It's always, what is it? It's not what you say. It's how you say it. It's not what you do. It's how you do it. Do it with the Lord. It's as simple as that. If you do what you do with the Lord and asking him to be a part of it, asking him, should it even go down? You have to ask permission for things. You ride up and down the street, you should ask him to ride the car with you. He should, Lord, we riding, bro. You know, you should make sure your friend, Father God, is this person of me, of you? Is this person okay? But then folks be got, oh, this person, you know, all they did this, they did it. Child, nobody want to hear that mess, child. How many times we gotta hear that? Do y'all realize we keep saying the same shit over and over and over again? Stop it, stop it, stop it. It's getting boring, boring. I'm getting tired of it. Come on and do something. Please. Good God. Stand up and stand up for the man. Good God. Shit, you seen what Jesus did? Won't you gonna call talking about what Jesus did? Well, goddamn it, stand up. Tired of this. And with that being said, that's my purpose of roll call. The truth will set you free. And that's what I'm on. I'm trying to tell my truth. And you better tell yours. You better testify. Because this is the book of God is truth. And when you open up those pages, honey, and we get talking about Judgment Day, baby, we're going to see how she shine. But what your book looking like? My book is glossy. It's real pretty. And I thank him because he's so good to me. Okay? My book, I promise you. Y'all, bruh, bruh, listen. I can't thank him enough for how good he is to me. I'm just gonna be straight up with you, just to give you just a little taste of my blessed and my favor. I have a 2014 Jetta that I paid no car note on or insurance, full coverage. Yeah, get into that. God, that's that. To God be the glory. I'm just a nobody trying to tell everybody about somebody. Yes, 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 yes. So, and what he wants is what he wants, his will. And for you to stop being double-minded. And for you to stop portraying, being stunting and fronting and acting like niggas don't see you. Because I see you. And you looking silly. And you looking strange. And you don't look like you of God. And I'm scared of you. So, SOS Jesus. Can you get with God? Because I don't like it here anymore. Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, I got some other things coming, y'all. Bringing more shows, y'all. Got something each day of the week. Check me out on Instagram. Anything that I'm not doing is because I can't do. I get, people going to my messages, be rude to me because I have not checked their messages, or I have not been on their that I have not come to their pages. Let me explain something to you. I don't have the ability that I once had, and that is to synchronize what I do. I don't have that ability. What I do is a freestyle. I can start doing one thing and I'll come completely off your page after I just went through the whole video and did not even say anything, because I don't have that ability to say, oh, I didn't do this, or oh, I see things that don't even be there. So yeah, I call it SOS because I don't have anybody. I have people being rude to me, being mean to me, saying what I didn't do. And then somebody asked me the other day to do a thumbnail for them. Just so you all know, God is truth. Does nothing but bring you truth, and that's it. She does nothing else with her page, nothing with her Instagram, nothing with her what is it called, Lord? Facebook, yeah, and Twitter. It's nothing that I do with those. I have a God bless me with an advisor. Yeah, I have an advisor that does everything for me. She synchronizes everything how it's supposed to be said, and she keeps me on what is it, Lord? She keep me from going all over the place. I rattle. If you pay attention to me, you'll hear me. Excuse me. Not only do I ramble, but I also say wrong words. That's how I know our brother. I'm in trouble because people don't. When they do come back and say things, they don't mean what they say. They're just saying something. And our world is in trouble because we are around fraudulent people. And I just want to be around people who are not fraudulent people. I just want to be around a person I can go and get in trouble right now, and I won't have anybody to have my back. Nobody. You know, people go to jail every day and they didn't do anything. Um, the every system is faulty. You know, it's 150 fundraisers that are not even really fundraisers. I mean, it's just every corner that you turn, every stone you unturn is something new, is something unknown. Even when you don't know, it's something else going on that you won't know. And I like to be in the know. With God, I know that I'm secure, I'm safe. But then hear somebody tell me, you're gonna try to put me on to believe that this is life. No, this is your life. That's because you like bread. You like bird food. I don't. I told you I'm royalty. Yeah. So if you believe that you continue to get bird food, well, then that's what you get. And with that being said, I appreciate y'all for rocking with y'all, girl, and I thank you for coming by. I want y'all to like. What else you supposed to do? And see, that's another thing. I be forgetting that shit too. I can't remember that time. I'm out here to do a message. I'm out here to bring y'all some truth. I'm out here to talk to y'all and give y'all something that the Lord gave me. Okay, that's all I'm here to do. You know, I had to go into the laboratory and even want to get to a point to say this stuff because I already know people stupid. And people say, why you keep calling people stupid? Because look where we at. Kanye West said it best. This shit is a choice. That's true. It is because you don't know God. It's a choice. It is. And you're like, what? Because we won't come together. Because we won't do what he wants. We'd rather go and get 5,000 religions and just say, well, I'm just going to do this. Well, I'm just going to do this. Make up all these excuses instead of listening to what he brings to you. If you want to know, he'll bring you wisdom. If you don't want to know, he won't bring you nothing. Okay? So you can play that game if you want to, and today it's a choice, but one day it will not be a choice again. So you study long, you study wrong. Okay? And understand this, you can be used for good or bad, but you will be used. Yeah, that's what he told me to tell you guys. You will be used, but it is up to you to decipher which one you want to be. Just to give you let you understand that I ain't playing with y'all, honey. I ain't got to sit up here and play with you, and I do love you guys. And with that being said, everything that I put on everything that I love, if I ain't talking to the Lord, if he ain't tell me what to tell you. So with that being said, hey, listen, your girl got more where this coming from. Yeah, y'all be good. Enjoy your week. I see you tomorrow. Yeah. With that being said, honey, this is your girl. God is true. And I'm out.